Just give me a moment and just.
Hello, Miss Kim. Are you busy?
I just got home, so I I want to adjust my computer. Oh, yes. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Today I can finally say that I'm very good. Thank you. So like nothing special happened today.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes. You see the new background?
Oh, yeah. How could you do that?
Well, you have to have a background for Zoom, and then you go to the setting, like at the beginning when you start Zoom, right? So when you start Zoom, you will see like on the top right, you will see the setting option, right? You will go there and you will change your background. So this new background is from Pantado, and they want to, how do you say it? Make it the same for every teacher teaching at Pantado. Yeah, so it looks more professional. I kind of like it.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. The blue color.
Yeah. So it will look more professional, and it doesn't have any kind of ugly detail in the background, because like sometimes I will sit in a very how do I say it, very poor place, so that the background doesn't look very pretty. But now I have a background from Pantado. It looks more professional. I like it.
It's nice.
Okay, so how are you today?
I'm good today too.
I'm
Just
good.
I a bit busy because I had a late lunch.
Oh, you are a bit busy. So remember, you're forgetting the YouTube video again. Yeah. Can you say it again? Can you say it again?
I'm a bit busy.
Because I had a late lunch. All right, because I had a late lunch. Usually people would just say because I had lunch late, or I had lunch late. Not a late lunch, but I had lunch late. That's fine. I had lunch late. You said that you usually have lunch around 11, right? Around 11:30. Is that?
Yeah.
So
brunch. Yeah.
Oh, brunch. I forgot you only have brunch. Oh, so what about today? What time did you have your lunch?
Because today my husband doesn't go to work, so I drive him go for somewhere for our lunch.
Okay.
We get
So it means that you had dinner outside. Oh no, not dinner. You had lunch outside. It's a nice change. It's a nice change. Okay, so, well, did you watch the video I told you to watch in day 4, daily routines? Okay. Do you think it's easy?
Yeah, I think it's easy.
Okay.
Compared to the exam you gave me.
I see.
Because of the work, I really never see or heard before, and I feel, wow, what is this mean?
Is that so?
Yeah. I like that kind of exercise.
Yeah, because you said you want some more challenges, so I thought that maybe making the exercise more challenging will be exciting for you.
Yeah, I like.
Okay, thank you. Right, so here are the questions about the video. So you watch a street interview about their daily routine, right? About a couple of people's daily routine. So can you answer the question for me, please? What does Angelique usually do during the week? If you remember the person's name.
I don't remember, but can I on my wow, with thunder. Can you hear that?
Oh, I can hear the wind quite a bit. I can hear a little bit. Don't worry, don't worry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me a moment. Okay. So the question about What the Angelique usually do during the week?
Yes.
And Angelina likes to see movies, independent films.
Okay, Angelique usually likes watching film and independence movie in the weekend, during the week. Is that right? So
Yeah.
okay, remember we have learned the vocabulary before. This is independent. Third stress, independent.
Independent.
Okay, no, you're saying independent. Is that that is the first stress, but this is the third stress, so the stress has to be on the pen sound. Independent.
Independent.
That's right. So when you stress a part of a word, your tone goes up. Your tone goes up. Independent. Independent.
Independent.
That's right. Okay, so your answer is Angelique usually watch movies and independence movies during the week. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, here, right. During the week, I mean, I go to a couple of films, or I go to the movies, see independent films. That's right, good. Right, how about the second one? How often does Jessica do her laundry? Do you know what do the laundry means?
Yeah, I understand. And she does the laundry as little as possible.
That's right. Okay, you're saying it in the Singaporean accent. Now try to say it more soft to make it sound more American or sound more natural. Can you say that again?
Jessica does the laundry as little as possible.
That's right. That sounds better. Is that right? That sounds better. Okay. Okay. So remember, this is not laundry. This is laundry. Autumn. Laundry. Okay. If you say laundry, it's so heavy. It sounds so heavy. So now mix it to the autumn so that you can have laundry. Very soft.
Okay.
Laundry and little as possible. The possible is also autumn.
As little as possible.
That's right. Faster, as little as possible.
As little as possible.
That's right. Okay, so Jessica does her laundry as little as possible. Okay, very good. Okay, that's right. It's here in the script right here. How often do you do laundry? As little as possible, right? Okay, number 3, who does not have a chance to take a nap in the afternoon? So last time we learned that take a nap means a short sleep after we have lunch. Is that right? Okay, yep. So who does not have a chance to take a nap in the afternoon? Who is it?
Deputy doesn't have a chance to take a nap in the afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Deputy. Okay, I can see the name Deputy. Very good. Right. Number 4, what time does Alvino usually eat breakfast?
Alvino usually eat breakfast between 6:30 and 7.
Okay, good. Alvino usually eat breakfast around 6:30 or 7. Okay, remember when you are answering, you have to put the sentence in the simple tense, right? So simple present tense. So in the simple present tense, the word eat here will actually have an S at the end. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So Alvino usually eats breakfast. Okay, so the S sound is right here. It's very subtle, but you have to notice. Rồi, tức là khi mà mình trả lời cái câu này đúng không ạ, thì mình sẽ đưa cái Alvino lên đầu. Nếu mà đưa Alvino lên đầu thì cái chữ ít thì làm sao? Chữ ít này phải chia động từ đúng không ạ? Chia động từ thì mình sẽ có một chữ S ở cuối. Rồi cái âm S khi mà đọc cái chữ ở trong chữ ít là nó sẽ rất là khó nghe, nhưng mà bắt buộc phải có nhé chị nhé. Alvino usually eats breakfast around 6:30 or 7. Hey, let's check. Is that right? Right here. What time do you usually eat breakfast? Between 6:30 and 7. 6:30 and 7. Okay, you're doing very good. But remember, you have to say that, and you have to answer in a very soft tone, in a natural way. Okay, mình cứ trả lời nhẹ hơn một chút xíu nha chị nhá, đừng có nhấn mạnh âm quá. Right. Is it true that Blanche and Herb don't eat lunch?
It's not true.
So what time do they eat lunch?
They eat lunch at noon.
Okay, that's right. Very good. That's right here. See, Blanche and Herb eat lunch at noon. Okay. Last one. In this interview, who is an evening person?
Lisa is an evening person.
Thank you. Lisa is an evening person. Okay. So do you remember what an evening person is?
Yeah, the
Okay,
person
so
work better in the evening.
that's right. A person who works better. Okay. Can you say a person who works better in the evening? Can you say that for me, please?
The person who works better in the evening.
That's right. Okay, so so while you're speaking English, try to keep the tone the same. Try to keep the tone the same. You cannot go high and up like in each word. Tức là khi mà mình sử dụng cái chất giọng hiện tại của mình á, là em có thấy là mình cứ lên một chữ xong một xuống một chữ, giống như là gì nhỉ? An evening person is a person who, đó đúng không ạ? Đó là mình đang lên một chữ xong một xuống một chữ, lên một chữ xuống một chữ. Rồi còn ở tiếng Anh ấy, thì nó sẽ kiểu như là nó ổn định hơn, hoặc là nó ngang hết mà nó chỉ nhấn ở cuối thôi, hoặc là nó sẽ nhấn ở đầu, hoặc là nhấn ở cuối, hoặc là chỉ nhấn ở một chữ ở giữa thôi, để nhấn mạnh là mình muốn để coi cái thái độ của mình là gì ạ. What is an evening person? An evening person is a person who, đó giống như em nhấn chữ who nè, is a person who works better in the evening. Đó em sẽ nhấn chữ evening ở cuối câu nữa. Like we can stress the first sentence, the first at the beginning of the sentence, at the end of the sentence, or at the middle of the sentence, right? Or at a word that we want to stress. Hoặc là mình nhấn ở một cái từ mà mình cảm thấy là quan trọng. An evening person is someone who works better in the evening. Đó. Mình chỉ nhấn một số từ thôi, còn tất cả những còn lại mình cứ ngang giọng hết. Good. Okay, you did a very good job. Thank you for like doing the homework like I told you. Okay, so now we are moving to the next lesson. We are going to day 5, which is about family. Right. So in this lesson, we are going to talk a lot. Don't worry, we're going to focus mostly on speaking. One quick reminder that the topic of family usually appears in the IELTS speaking test. It's a very common topic. So if you have a chance to experience this topic, you will feel better, like you will feel more confident in the IELTS study in the actual test. Cái chủ đề family này là một trong những chủ đề khá là phổ biến ở cái phần số 1 của cái bài thi IELTS. Do you know about the IELTS speaking test? Like how many parts do they have?
I don't know anything about IELTS.
Okay, so because you're aiming for IELTS band 6, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. IELTS speaking test has 3 main parts, right? 3 main parts. First part is the general question. So they will ask something about maybe about yourself, like what's your name, what do you work, how old are you, and where do you live? Some personal information like that. Or they can choose a specific topic like family, right? And they will ask general question about your family or the family member you like the most, right? Okay, so next part we have the part 2 of the IELTS test. So they will give you a topic card, right? A topic card. You have to describe a thing or a person that is related to the topic, right? Rồi cái phần thứ hai là sẽ là phần mô tả, người ta sẽ cho mình một cái chủ đề nhất định, đúng không ạ? Rồi mình sẽ phải mô tả một cái sự vật hay là một người liên quan đến cái chủ đề đó. Okay, so and we have the third part, that is part 3. They are some advanced questions, right? So you need more knowledge about like the society, you need more knowledge about the world, and you need to know a lot of vocabularies to be able to go through the third part. So it's the most like difficult part in the IELTS speaking test, I have to say. Okay, so now we are going to study day 5 of hand developing about family. So in this in this lesson, we are going to talk about family using present simple tense. Present simple tense, I've already told you about it, and you've already know of, right? Right. So we don't need to we don't need to spend so much time on this part right here. We will be we will be focusing on this part. Speak about family in 7 or 9 sentences, right? More sentences than usual, right? Okay, so now we are going to learn some vocabulary. Right, I'm going to pronounce the word first, and then I'm going to tell you to repeat after me. Right, first we have cousin. Cousin. Okay, that's why can you repeat cousin?
Cousin.
That's right, cousin, anh chị em họ. Right, so cousin doesn't have a gender, so if you want to talk about your sister, chị họ, hay là em gái họ, anh họ gì, mình cứ nói là cousin là được rồi. Doesn't have a gender, nó không có giới tính. Right. Second word, waiter. Waiter. Can you repeat that for me, please?
Waiter.
That's right. Faster. Waiter.
Waiter.
That's right. Good. Rồi waiter là bồi bàn phục vụ nói chung. Còn nếu như mà mình muốn chỉ luôn là người phục vụ nữ thì nó sẽ có cái chữ riêng của cái người phục vụ nữ luôn. Right. That is waitress. Waitress. So this is a female waiter. Right. You might have seen it somewhere. Okay. The third word, we have uncle. Uncle.
Uncle.
That's right, uncle. Good. Next, we have aunt.
Aunt.
That's right, aunt. So there, well, many people usually pronounce this word in two ways because of the word R right here. Because of the sound R right here, tức là có hai cái cách mà người ta thường phát âm cái từ này. Em thì thường nghe là ant, nó giống như là con kiến vậy á, ant. Rồi nhưng mà ở đây thì người ta đang phiên âm cái kiểu này là cái chữ A nó tròn miệng hơn, đó là aunt. Aunt. Đúng rồi. Aunt. This is aunt. So you will usually hear aunt in British English, and you will usually hear aunt in American English. Okay, whichever is fine. Okay, just go with the one you are most comfortable with. Rồi mình cứ đi cái nào mà mình cảm thấy quen nhất nha chị nhé. Okay, next we have divorce. Divorce.
Divorce.
Okay, divorce. So you don't actually say it's a D. Nó không hẳn là âm cái âm D rõ ràng đâu, nó chỉ là một cái âm D rất là nhẹ thôi. Divorce.
Divorce.
That's right, divorce, ly hôn, divorce. Right. Right, and we have a very a familiar phrase right here. Pay attention to something, right? I usually use this one right here. Pay attention to something. Rồi em hay sử dụng cái cụm này là nó rất là quen thuộc của mình luôn. Pay attention to something. Chú ý đến cái gì đó. Rồi còn cái này thì quá dễ rồi. Cái cuối sẽ là calm down, calm down. Can you say it? Calm down.
Down.
Okay, good. Okay, from first to last. Okay, from top to bottom. Let's go. Rồi mình đi từ đầu đến cuối luôn nhé.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Cousin.
All right, so you are saying it in the pronunciation is a little bit wrong. You're saying it cousin, right? Cousin. It's not like that. So this is like chữ ở trong tiếng Việt mình, cousin.
Oh, cousin.
Right. Remember, if you see a hat like this, you can say it is like in Vietnamese. Okay. Cousin. Right. Cousin is actually the way Singaporean people pronounce the word. So I guess you are more familiar with it.
Okay. So cousin.
That's right, cousin. Okay, second word.
Waiter.
That's right, good. Third word.
Uncle.
That's right, good. This is also so it's like uncle.
Uncle.
Đúng rồi, uncle.
Uncle.
Good. Okay, we have this. You can say aunt or aunt, whichever is fine. Cái nào cũng được nha chị nha.
Aunt.
Okay, thank you. Right, next word.
Divorce.
That's right, good.
Pay attention to something.
All right, you are stressing like word like up down, tức là mình đang nhấn kiểu như là lên xuống rồi, tức là mình đang pay, như là pay attention to something, đúng không? Pay attention to something là cái cách mình nói. Còn ở đây em nói khác nhẹ hơn, pay attention, pay chứ pay em sẽ để ngang nè, pay ngang giọng nè, pay attention đó, em chỉ nhấn ở cái chữ ten, ở cái âm ten trong chữ attention thôi. Pay attention to something. Can you say that again, please?
Pay attention.
Okay, pay attention. Thank you. Calm down.
Calm down.
Okay, calm down. Thank you. That's good. Right. So these are the new words. Are you good with them? Do you understand everything?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, thank you. Right. So, so this is the part where we review the grammar about present simple tense. So if you already have the slide I sent you in day 1 of hand developing, you will also see it, right? Tức là cái này nó có trong cái slide đầu tiên của bài 1 của hand developing rồi, nên mình chỉ ôn lại thôi. You understand everything, right? Okay, this is very easy, so I'm not going to stay very long about this. Okay, present simple, the affirmative form thể khẳng định, negative form phủ định và interrogative form là thể câu hỏi, thể nghi vấn. Được chưa? Right. Right, so this is very easy. So can you just say the answer from number 1 to number 6 for me in one turn, một lần thôi. Cái này dễ lắm luôn.
I usually go to school.
Right.
They don't visit us often.
Right. Can you say often, not often? Often. Then the Singaporean tone is very heavy here. Often. Ngang giọng rồi. Often.
Often.
That's right. They don't visit us often. Can you say that again, please?
They don't visit us often.
That's right. Sounds more American. Okay. They don't visit us often. Okay, next, number 3.
You play basketball once a week.
That's right. You play basketball once a week or once a week. Okay, good. Tom.
Tom works every day.
That's right. Good. Tom works every day. Right. Number 5.
He always tells us funny stories.
That's right. Very good. You remember to add the S at the end of the word tell. Good. 6.
She never helps me with it.
Okay. Then you are pronouncing the S at the end as the ending sound of the word never here. Hồi nãy em có nghe là mình đọc là never. Never.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
She never helps me with that.
Okay, again, the Singaporean accent is strong here. She never, you're pronouncing it, she never. Okay, never. Ngang giọng, never.
She never.
Never. One more time.
Never.
Okay, good. The whole sentence, please.
She never helps me with that.
Okay, good. Okay, she never helps me with that. Remember, flatten your tone. Mình cứ ngang giọng ra nhé. She never helps me with that. Good. Okay, so this is the part where we watch the video, but I will send to you again, and you will have to answer the question again. Right. This is a way for you to practice your listening, okay? Right. Now we come to the part where we speak about our family, right? Okay, so before going to this question right here, can I ask you a question about your family? Like, how many members are there in your family?
There are five members. There are 5 family members.
You don't have to say there are 5 family members. You can say there are 5 members in my family, or you can just say there are 5 people in my family.
Oh, there are 5 people in my family.
Okay, that's right. Good. Okay, so what are the occupations of your family members? If you know the word occupation, it has the same meaning as the word job. Same meaning as job. Occupation, job, right? Oh, no, this is a you here, right? Sorry, occupation, job. So they're asking what are the jobs of your family members?
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
how can I answer? Everyone have different jobs.
You can just tell me that everyone has different jobs, right? Everyone has different jobs. So you can start with from your father, and then you go to your mother. Yeah.
Okay. So my family have how to say? Okay. I try to find a word to say.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Oh, there are 5 people in my family, and most of the male in my family follow my father's jobs, and most of the female in my family follow my mother's job.
Oh, okay.
And my father is the electric. How to say? Kỹ sư điện tử.
I think it's electronic engineer.
Yeah, electronic engineer. And
Electronic engineer. That's right. Electronic
electronic engineer.
That's right. Electronic engineer.
Yeah.
That's right. Right. Okay. Good. Electronic engineer. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I just used my phone to look up the word to see if I remember correctly. Okay. So your father is an electronic engineer, and most of the males are electronic engineers as well. Is that right? Okay. Next. And what about your mom and
my mother is the how to say teller is thợ may.
Top mine. Oh, I forgot about that one.
I think.
I forgot about that one. Okay. See, sometimes there are so many simple words, but like I don't remember.
Because we don't use often.
Right. Tailor.
Tailor, yeah.
Yeah, tailor. So your mother is a tailor. Okay. So does she own her own tailor shop? Does she own a tailor shop? Oh, okay. Very good. That's nice. Thank you. Okay. So you are pronouncing the word mother in the Singaporean accent again, right? So you usually say mother. So you're saying ma, right? But in English, it's not ma, it's mother. Okay. I will check the IPA. Yeah. So it's like again, mother. Again, mother. Right. So your mother is a tailor and she owns a tailor shop. Wow, that's nice. So when you are saying most of the males and most of the females, are you meaning like the daughter or the son? Yeah. Remember daughter or son, daughter, con gái, son, con trai. Okay. Right. So most of the males, most of the sons are electronic engineers, right? And most of the daughters are tailors, just like your mother. Okay, that's nice to know. Very good. So, so you say that your family has 5 people, right? I only know your father, your mother, and yourself. But who are the other 2 people?
I have one older brother and one older sister.
You have one older brother and one older sister. Okay, thank you. Right. So whenever people ask the question that how many people are there in your family, you say the number of members first, and then you list them out, like who are they, right? For example, if you ask me how many members are there in my family, I will say there are 4 people in my family: my mother, my father, my older brother, and me. My mother, my father, my older brother, and me. I also have a new member added to our family, my sister-in-law. Yeah, I have a sister-in-law that has just been added to the family since last year.
Oh.
Okay, thank you for answering this question.
Have been added and is added.
have been added to the family. Have been added to a family. If I say the sentence using have been added, it means that well, this is new. It means that this is new. This just happened. Okay. If I use have been added to the family, this is new. This just happened, right? Okay. You can say like a new member is added in the family. If you use passive voice or present simple tense to say the sentence, it just means it's a fact, it's a truth. Okay, nó chỉ mang nghĩa đó là một sự thật thôi, một sự thật, một cái khẳng định. Rồi, và cái này thì kiểu là mới xảy ra.
Okay.
Right. Hey, do you have any more questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. Right. So this question is kind of silly right here. Like, how many people are there in the picture? Like, we can count, and we can totally see who they are. So I'm going to skip this. It's a cute picture, but it's a silly question. I think so. Right. So now we have some new words that maybe you have never heard of before. We have nuclear family, and we have extended family. Okay, so nuclear family is a family that has only two generations. Two generations, right? The first generation is your parents. The second generation is you and your siblings. Okay, do you see that? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nuclear family is the kind of family that has two generations. The first generation is your parents. The second generation is you and your siblings. It means that it's you and your brothers and sisters. Right. Rồi, nuclear family, gia đình kiểu hạt nhân là gia đình có hai thế hệ thôi, chỉ có thế hệ từ cha mẹ và thế hệ thứ hai đó là con cái. Được chưa? Right. So we have extended family meaning that a family that has many generations from grandparents to parents to children, right? And to grandchildren. Grandparents to parents, right? To children and to grandchildren. Gia đình nhiều thế hệ, có thể đi từ ông bà tới cha mẹ tới con cái và tới cháu chắc. Yeah. Okay, so this is the words, you know, nuclear family and extended family. So, do you live in a nuclear family or an extended family?
I live in a nuclear family.
Family, first stress, not family, but like family, first stress. I live in a nuclear family. Can you say that again?
I live in a nuclear family.
Okay, thank you. Right, I also live in a nuclear family, but before when my parents like bought their own house, we used to live in an extended family. We live with our grandparents and our uncles and aunts. We live together like under a very big house. Yeah, we're very big families. So, do you wish to live in an extended family, or do you wish to live in a nuclear family in the future?
I'm introvert person, so I like to live in a nuclear family.
Oh, okay, so you just want to have a small family, right? You just want to have a small family. Okay. Living with an extended family sounds really fun for me because like I remember the time when we always like gather around, Yeah, our family usually gathered around on weekends, right? On weekends, so our grandparents, our uncles and aunts, and the grandchildren all gather around on weekends to have fun, to have a chat and to have some great snacks. So each family will bring their own snacks to the family meeting. To the family meeting, and they will share the snacks with all the children. We loved it. We loved them that time. I miss it so much.
Actually, I went to one of my friend extended family in Dong Nai before. Yeah, and I feel it really is really nice because all the uncle or the aunt live together, and especially they cook very nice.
That's right.
And in weekend we go to the church together in the early morning, and do all the funny, like it's the harvest, we call it harvest, the season, we picking the fruit to sell to others.
That's right. This is the harvest season. Harvest season.
Yeah, harvest season, because they are farmer and they have a lot of fruits, different kind of fruits. So we pick up the thing, and then we wait for people come and collect and buy from us. It's very nice.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it sounds so fun. Wait, so like I got really interested in your story because your description match, how do you say, match the living standard in my hometown right now. We all I'm also living in Dong Nai, and we also go to church every Sunday morning. So I'm just thinking that we might be very close to each other. I don't know. It's a possibility.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the most happy time is in Christmas.
You should say the happiest time, not the most happy. The happiest time. Yeah. Sometimes you have to change the word, like the adjective, into superlative, right? The happiest time. Okay, so the happiest time is like in Christian families, rồi gia đình Công giáo. Yeah, the happiest time in like for Christian families is exactly Christmas, because if you go around and you will see many churches, they decorate the church, right? And like they look so beautiful at night with all the flashy colors.
Yeah.
Well, because I think last Christmas was okay. There was we were in the middle of the pandemic, but my church, like our church, still decorated our church still decorated like the building, so it still looks beautiful. But I don't know about this year Christmas. I hope the pandemic ends before Christmas comes, so we can celebrate Christmas together.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Okay, thank you. Right. Okay, so do you understand every word I wrote down here? Do you have any question? No, okay, good, thank you. Right. Right. Next question. How much time do you manage to spend with members of your family? So I know that you're not living with your own family right now. You're living with your husband. So do you live with your like mother and father-in-law?
No, I don't live with my family-in-law. But we visit my family-in-law once a week.
You visit your family-in-law once a week. Okay, so what do you usually do with them then?
I come and eat all the food my mother-in-law cook, and bring her go out for shopping. That's all. Yeah, because my mother-in-law like to cook, and I like to eat. So she just wish she can find someone eat her food.
Okay, she wished to find someone who enjoys her food. Is that right? Enjoy her food. Okay. Okay, so eat là cái động từ mà ăn thôi, nhưng mà enjoy là vừa làm mà vừa cảm giác vui vẻ nữa, đúng không? Mà vừa có cảm giác vui vẻ. Right, vừa làm vừa có cảm giác vui vẻ. Okay. So remember, you should change your phrase as take her out shopping. Take her out shopping. Yeah. So you like taking her out shopping, good. And your mother-in-law wishes to find someone that enjoys her food. Okay, thank you.
They enjoy her food because that's someone, so they enjoy have S, right? Teacher?
That's right. Enjoy because someone that enjoys her food. That's right. Enjoy tức là em viết ở cái dạng nguyên mẫu thôi để cho mình biết là nó như thế nào, còn đúng chia động từ là đúng, phải có thêm S nữa rồi.
Okay.
Okay, good. Wow. So is Singapore still in the middle of the pandemic?
Yep.
So is it difficult to visit your family-in-law once a week like before?
Now is better than last year, so now we can go and visit my family-in-law.
Okay, thank you.
Last year in few months, we cannot go and visit anyone else. We just only can stay at home and go to the supermarket.
Okay. We couldn't visit anyone for a few months. We couldn't visit anyone for a few months. Right, for a few months. Right. We couldn't visit anyone for a few months. So when you're using the word can in present simple, you can switch, you can change the word can into could to say something, to talk about a possibility in the past tense, okay?
Yep.
Okay, we couldn't visit anyone for a few months. Okay, and you have to fix the pronunciation of the word better. Okay, the Singaporean accent, better. It's not good. Better. Flatten the sound.
Better.
Okay, better. Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you. Right. Now, do we have any questions left? What is your special moment with your family? I would like to hear this.
I have so many special moments with my family, but I want to share the story that I like knitting.
Meeting? Is that?
Yeah, and I make a knitting craft for my mother-in-law. And then I saw my own mother that I make the knitting craft for my mother-in-law, and my mom say, you better don't give your mother-in-law because Singapore is so hot. You give her this scarf, she will angry and scold you.
Okay, I misheard you. So you were saying about knitting. Knitting, is that right? You're knitting a scarf. Okay. Okay. I thought you would like organize a live meeting between my mom and my mother-in-law.
No.
I'm so sorry, I misheard that. Okay, so I will delete this. Right. Also, you were talking about you want to knit a scarf for your mother-in-law. So you ask your mom.
I already make one. I already make one. And then before I give to my mother-in-law, I show it to my own mother through the phone call, to the video call. And I saw my mom,
okay, can you give me a moment? I have to charge my laptop.
Oh, sure, I wait for you.
Okay, sorry for suddenly disappearing like that, because my computer just shouted to my face that it's dying. I need to give him food soon. Okay, so you were talking about you knitted a scarf. Yeah, you knitted a scarf for your mother-in-law, and you showed it, right? You showed it to your mother, and she was not pleased with it, right? She wasn't pleased with it. Không hài lòng lắm, or she was not happy with it. I don't know how to say to make it like why.
She's just worried for me. She say Singapore is so hot, and you give someone a knitting craft. That means you want to kill someone.
I don't think Singapore is that different from Vietnam, like weather-wise. Is that right? Like the weather in Singapore is not very different from Vietnam.
Yeah, I can say it exactly like Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, it's like Ho
Because
Chi
in
Minh.
Đồng Nai it feels a bit cooler than Ho Chi Minh City sometimes, right? But
That's
in Ho
right.
Chi Minh City, I'm always feel hot.
That's right. In yeah, in Dong Nai, where we have a lot more we have a lot more trees, so it feels cooler. But in Ho Chi Minh City, there's not as much trees, so it's always feels hot. Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess Singapore is actually hot because you compare it to Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, hot. And
Well,
the funny thing is, in Singapore they have a lot of shopping mall, and inside the shopping mall is the aircon is super cold. It's very cold. So people, when they just prepare to go out from their house, they just think, oh, outside the weather is so hot. So I just wear like normal thing to go out. And then because Singapore have nowhere else to go except shopping mall. So you only can go, even you take the subway, you also have to go shopping mall. You have to, if you want to buy the food, you also must to go to shopping mall. You buy whatever, you also must go shopping mall. They don't have a lot of shop outside on the roadside. So at the moment when you step in the shopping mall, you feel like, oh, why is this? It's so cold, and you don't have any jacket to prepare. So next time if you come to Singapore, you have to prepare the light jacket or whatever.
Okay, I understand. Ooh, that's very interesting. Okay, so I understand now why Singapore is so hot, because most of the buildings have air conditioner, right? Most of the buildings have air conditioners, and well, because too many air conditioners are like how to say, operating at the same time, it will lead to the consequence that the weather becomes very hot outside. But because the weather is hot outside, they need something to cool down. So they how to say, they build a lot of air conditioners, and the cycle keeps going on. It's a loop. Đó là một cái vòng lặp. Đó, một cái vòng lặp. Right. It's a loop because we want cool weather, so we come inside now, like super mall. Yeah, we come inside the shopping malls, but because well, shopping malls have so many air conditioners, they create very hot weather outside. Okay, so remember to wear thin clothes. Quần áo mỏng. Remember to wear thin clothes when you are outside of the buildings, but prepare thicker clothes. Quần áo dày hơn, prepare thicker clothes or warmer clothes when you go inside the shopping mall.
Yep.
Very interesting. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if there's anything in the end. What was the most important things your parents taught you? Okay, so we are about to reach the 1 hour limit, so let's finish this very quickly. Okay, I will see how many slides we have left. Oh my God, we have so many slides left. Oh, okay. Right, so I will let the listening task as your homework. I will make it your homework, and we will finish the speaking part only. Right. Okay. What was the most important thing your parents taught you?
My parents, especially my father, always tell me that be truthful, be kind, and I don't know, until now I don't know whether I should listen to him or not, because sometimes he just say, oh, if someone else want to win, just let them win. And I say, oh, like that, then that's why all the way I grow up, and I always try to step back many times. for many things. Yeah. So I feel it's good. It's a good thing. I learned from them. I learned from my parents. But a bit confusing that whether is it because of that then I don't have how to say in Vietnam they call chí tiến thủ.
Chí tiến thủ. Like the will to move forward.
Like yeah.
The will là ý chí nè, move forward là tiến lên phía trước. I don't know. The will to move forward. Be true. Okay, so your father tells you to be truthful, be kind, and he also tells you to, I mean, is that to step back? Is that right? Like,
yeah, just like yeah, in the group, if anyone want to be number 1 or number 2, let them be. He say like that. And that I really listen to him until now when I'm 30 years old, and I just thinking, is this right or wrong?
okay. Yeah. Okay, so we have be humble, be modest, khiêm tốn, khiêm nhường. I think this is what your father wants to tell you. Be humble, be modest. Lúc nào cũng phải khiêm tốn, khiêm nhường. Don't worry, this is a good personality. I like it. I love humble and modest people. But yes, it's just like you said, sometimes it's a bit confusing that whether we should be humble, be modest all the time. Because if so, in the future, we won't have the will to move forward. Because, well, we just want other people to like take the place instead of us. Like they should do it instead of us.
Yeah. Because my husband is totally different from that. He very proud. He take all the chance that come to him, and he fight for whatever he feel that must be his. So yeah, I like that how to say that character, that how to say, I like everything about him. So I feel like he's right, he's not wrong. And then I think back what my father taught me, that I say, if my father teach me the same thing as my husband teach me now, maybe I'm a different person.
Right. Yeah. Well, different parents have different ways of teaching their children, and I don't think I don't think there is a wrong way of teaching. It's just that if the children follow the good way of teaching, they will become good people. Hey, it's not that being taught that you have to be humble and modest is bad. It's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. But as we grow older, we have to realize that we need to be a little bit more risky, right? We need to be a little bit more risky in life so that we can achieve greater things. Right. Okay, so I have a sentence for you to improve your speaking. His opinion or his view, his perspective is totally different from my father's, right? Right. Opinion, ý kiến, view, cái góc nhìn, và cái perspective, quan điểm. Opinion, view cũng kiểu như là ý kiến, rồi perspective, quan điểm. Right. His perspective is totally different from my father's. Okay, I see. I think that, well, I think having your husband is the more straightforward, thẳng thắn. I think your husband is the more straightforward one between the two, and you are more, how do you say, humble, right? You're more humble. Your husband is more straightforward. It's like they make, how do you say, bù trừ.
Yeah. Well, what is that word in English?
This is one phrase that like Americans like England. This is a very famous phrase in English. Opposite attracts. Like people with opposite personality usually find the other person really attractive. Like for example, I'm very shy. I'm very like I'm an introverted person like you. So if I meet someone who is so extrovert and who's so like sociable, I think I will be attracted by that.
Yeah.
So this is what they call opposite attract. Right. So I can say this is bù trừ, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Thank you so much for answering the question. All right. Have you got everything down?
Yep, I write down most of the people.
Okay, so we have one last line. How should parents discipline their children? Discipline teaching. Discipline ở đây là dạy dỗ, dạy bảo này. So, in your opinion, how should parents discipline their children?
They must be the how to say tấm gương.
A great model.
Oh,
Yeah, or like yeah, they have to be a perfect or great model. Is that right?
Yep.
They have to be a great model for the children.
Yeah.
Good. And then anything else?
And try to give more time to children.
Try to spend more time with them.
Spend more time to children, and yeah, and respect their choices.
That's right. Respect their choices. That's right. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You're doing good. You're doing good, and you respect their choices. That's right. Right. They have to be a great model for their children to follow, right? And they also need to try to spend more time with them because most parents nowadays, they're so busy with work, they tend to ignore their children, right?
Yep.
And they have to respect their choices. This has been a very like major problem. This has been a major problem for Asian families, just saying Asian families, because they still think in the way that children should follow their parents' choices.
Yeah.
Cha mẹ đặt đâu con vào đấy, right? They have to respect the children's choices because it's their life. Yeah, it's their children's life. Okay, thank you for answering the question. I like it. Right, I will clear everything. Right, so we are now 1 hour and 10 minutes, but like, but like, don't worry. We have you have like 3 minutes late, so well, in calculation, we were still in like one hour. Don't worry, we still. Tức là cái recording thì nó chỉ là 1 giờ 10 phút, nhưng mà bởi vì mình sẽ 10 phút với em vô sớm 5 phút thì đương nhiên là mình đủ giờ. Don't worry. Okay, I will stop the recording here and I will check. I will like correct your homework. Is that okay?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Do you have any question about our lesson today?
So far no question.
Yes, so far you have no question. Okay. It's a great topic to be talked about. Yeah, I like talking about this topic with you. It's very interesting. Right. Okay. So I will stop the recording.